Oh my. Ah. Hi, welcome. Or welcome back, I can say, because this is my second video. Welcome back to my garage. There hasn't been much progress, I must be honest to say, but there have been some progress. I returned the PA system that I borrowed, so yay! I can see more floor. So anyway, today I want to do something that I've been putting off for a while. A few months ago, the 4th of December last year, my dog was put down. She was old and she was in pain, and it was the right thing to do. The whole family was devastated, of course, but mostly me and my middle son. So I promised then that I would take her color and make bracelets for him and me to remember her by. So I have no idea how you make bracelets out of an old dog collar. That's I think this is about 6 years old. She used it every day. So it's worn, it's hard, it's not easy leather to work with, I guess. I've never worked with leather since high school, I think. But I'm gonna do my best. Now, before I started this YouTube channel, I got good advice that if I want to make something, I should film the finished product first and say, look what I did, here's how I did it. And then show the video, film the video of how I do the thing. But I rarely know what I'm going to do before I'm done. It's the same thing when I'm painting paintings. I don't know what the outcome will be until I'm done. I'm come in with a blank slate in my head. I think it's because if I have a great idea coming into the project and it doesn't really resemble the vision I had in my mind, I'm disappointed. But if I come in without expectation, without knowing exactly what it will be, I'm more than often happily surprised and quite content, you know? So, today you'll follow along when I take this old dog collar, looks like this, and try to make it into 2 bracelets. I have thought out a vague idea about how I'm gonna do it, but just hope this works, because if I screw this up, there's no second chances, you know? Sally had one color and this is the one. And if I can't do it well on my first try, well, I have to come up with another idea somehow. But we are staying positive here. We're staying positive. So of course it will be fine. Of course. So yeah, let's see how it goes, shall we? All right. All right. Let's see how this setup works. All right. Here we have the dog collar. My first priority will be to remove this ring. I think this is the weakest link on the chain. My tools right now is this pliers, and the plan is to cut the leather around here. Maybe. I think it will be equal length for us, but I don't know if it will be long enough. It will have to be at least this long. So I realize right now that it will only be enough color for one bracelet. Yeah, so I guess that he will get a bracelet and I will use the rest to make a nice keychain or something. All right, now that's decided. So let's use some violence on this. And see, it seems like the weakest link is around here. I don't know if you can see the little seam here. I think that's where I need to use force. Maybe have to use hammers or something to break this. It's nice to know that whenever I bought this for Sally, it's good quality. It's no cheap knockoff. I made a little dent. Kent made a dent. All right, let's see here. Okay, I think I will cut here because there is high risk of curse words. So I'll come back when I've successfully destroyed this ring. All right, I used some force in a sensible way. No swear words were used. And this is off. I think it's quite a clean cut. So I'll save this. This can be used for something else. All right. And now this chain. Hey, maybe I can buy something to make this a chain for me. Yeah. Just a clamp, or I don't know what it's called with the jewelry. But okay. Now this bracelet will be made for a 12-year-old kid. Now he's a head taller than his fellow classmates, and he will be a man someday. So I think we will thread the bracelet through here, and then it will come out on the other side to about here or here. We'll make it a little longer. There's no problem with that. Now it's quite large. Okay. Let's think about this a bit. if I could hold it somehow, and this is threading through. It's flush with the skin. And okay, here. This is the place I'm gonna cut. Now I'm going to just take a screwdriver and mark this spot like that. And I'll use this to cut it. And I use a hammer, excuse the noise, just for a clean cut. All right, and the usable part is on the floor. So here it is. Now the plan is that I will make it so that this threads through and over. Okay, that's not so nice, is it? Perhaps. Is it nicer if it's over and under? Yeah, I think that's nicer. Oh, my cat is outside and wants to come in here, but there's too many hiding spaces for him in here. And I have accidentally locked him into the garage more times than I'd like to admit. Okay, this is nicer. This is much more flush. So here is where I will make a hole through both of these. And I think it will be 2 holes, because he is a little bit smaller than me. So maybe I will make 1 extra hole here so that he can make it a little bit smaller for him for now. All right, how do I make a point? Trusted screwdriver. And I'll make a hole here. Okay, don't try this at home. Not with sharp objects. That's nice. That's nice. And I will have to make a mark on the lower part here. Whoops. Just to know that the holes sync up. Okay. You see that? I made a little notch so I know where to punch the other hole. So now I have a leather strap with 2 markings for 2 holes. The plan is to use these Chicago screws. I hope I ordered the right size now. Oops, too many. All right, enough of that. The Chicago screws is, you see here, let's see if the focus can help me. No. Okay, no time for that. You have to squint your eyes. This is a hole and this is a normal screw, and you screw them together like that. And hopefully I can screw it so tight that both of the leather straps fits in between here. And to help with me making these holes, I have this. This is a hole puncher for stuff. paper, cardboard, and primarily leather. If you ever had a belt and you gained a few pounds, instead of buying a new belt, you buy one of these, then you can gain as many pounds as you want. The belt will always fit. But let's see here, I have to check which one of these actually matches the size of... Oh man, I haven't used this in a while. Need oil. Okay, perhaps if I screw the right way. Let's see here, is this the same? No. Is this the same? Yeah, I think this is the one we want. Now, as with the ring from earlier, this will have to take a lot of force, but we will do our best. So here is the middle, and we take an... All right, that didn't take so much. Nice. All right, look, I made a hole. I'm so proud of myself. And now here is the second hole. Hopefully, yeah, just as easy. All right. So what we got so far is a leather strap that was once a dog collar, a part of a dog collar, that I now can swoop in and sink up the holes, put a screw through it, a Chicago screw, and then we have a nice bracelet. I will, though, because Edvard is, his wrists are a bit thinner than mine, I will make a few more holes along the way here, so that the bracelet is adaptable. But before I make any more holes, I will check to see if the size is right. Man. Yeah, the size is right. The size is right. All right. Okay, let's poke this out. All right. Success. Now we'll make with... I don't know if it has to be just the same space between the holes. It will be nicer, but I will use my trusted eye measurement. Okay, that was not nice. But hey, it looks homemade, right? It looks homemade. Okay, 3 holes. That's all he gets. Now, okay, let's see here. How do I continue? Let's clean the board here first, so it isn't so messy for you. It's enough that you see part of the tripod. I will have to rig up something here so that you just see my working place. But that is a plan for another day. Now, the edges here aren't the nicest. I mean, it is on the back side of the bracelet, but this is a little rough. So I think I'll just take a knife. Do I have a knife? Do I have a knife? Wait a minute. Let's... Okay, insert pause music or something. I saw a knife just a minute ago. Okay, this is good TV. Okay, I have this hobby knife. It will do. I'll just take a little bit off the edge here. Now, be careful with your thumbs. With all my hobbies I've cut myself so many times. I've glued myself together and burned myself so many times. But hey, I'm still here. You learn with your mistakes. Hopefully you learn from your mistakes. There are some mistakes I've made many times, and most of them was because I was in a rush. Never be in a rush. Because, I mean, Edvard waited a long time to get this bracelet. Okay. It's a little... This will wear against the skin too and me become nice, I think. Alright. Now, let's see here. Because this is on the bottom, I think the plug, or not the plug, but the bit with the okay, I have to use the puncher again. Okay, because this is on the bottom, this will go through here, and now it fits. Okay, now let's check if this works and it looks nice. All right, let's see here. Always, you have to make some crazy stuff with your hands and your arms when you put on jewelry. But anyway, I hope this works, because if it doesn't work, I have to somehow... Okay, can you see through here? Not quite. If this doesn't work, if the screw doesn't fit, I have two options. Option one, take a break and order larger Chicago screws. Option two is to somehow make this thinner. Okay, I will just test to see if this is possible without my hand in the way. No. Look at this. The screw doesn't go all the way through. I have totally miscalculated, and that is because I didn't calculate at all. I guessed. So now, is this a video about me making a bracelet for my son? Or is this a video about me trying to make a bracelet for my son, knowing that I have to take a step back and finish the project on another day? Or, let's see here. Okay, it might still be possible. If I just make the hole bigger from this side too, like I did with the other side, yeah, then this little piece that goes up from this will fit in the hole, And maybe, just maybe, it will fasten. This is a video about me making a bracelet for my son. All right, that makes me happy. Yeah, so now I'm going to unscrew this. All right. And then I'm going to make these holes, these two holes, bigger from the other side as well, just in case if he wants to use them. It's not the perfect solution, and maybe someday in the future I will order bigger Chicago screws anyway, but it works. It's nice. And it's a memory for him to carry his best friend Sally with him every day. And that is nice. All right. I like this. This was good. Yeah. All right. Here it is, the bracelet. Now, this is probably the first and only time I'm gonna wear it, because I'm going to give it to my son when I get in. And I think that he will proudly show it on his YouTube channel. He just recently started, just as me. His channel is The Guy 82. So go check him out, and maybe you can see this around his wrists in his videos sometime near in the future. So leave a comment. Tell me, what did you think about this? What did you think about my process or lack thereof? And leave a like, because this is worthy of liking. Like it for Sally. All right, I'll be seen here soon. Have a nice day. All right.